So either this will be the most unusual camera test in history, or quite possibly the slowest. Stick around and find out which one it is. Alright, so I'm out and about on this beautiful spring day, and I am testing a new camera mount rig that I DIY'd myself out of PVC plastic and some glue and some ingenuity. And I am behind slow, people. This simply will not do. What I'm doing today is I am testing an extended tail mount that I have to couple with my 3-axis bike mounted gimbal. It's on the back of the bike there, and what we're trying to do is to see just how well it works. A while back I posted a video of the tail cam from the on the tail of the Dragon, and a few of the comments were that the camera was mounted too low and that I was just showing off what underwear I was wearing while I was riding on the curvy road. So to alleviate that, I decided to make a mount. But I also do a lot of bike travel, so I wanted that tail mount to also accommodate my luggage. So here's what I came up with. Go ahead and roll that extended bike mount footage. Okay, so as you can see, I've actually used 3 flat GoPro mounts to my Schedule 40 3/4 inch PVC, fashionably painted in black. And as you can see, I've actually used screws to mount these things, and long GoPro attachments to insert into the 3/4. This is a flat mount, and I just run the clip right into it, and that's bolted to this thing, so that's one less thing I got to worry about coming unglued. I do have a bit of dampening material between these two things, and I'm hoping that reduces the shakiness, because it's still, shaky. It's plastic. Okay, now we're gonna do the second part of my little test here. The second part of my little test involves long-term use. Now, I have a limited life, or a limited battery life, on the 3-axis gimbal that would normally sit here. So what I think I'm going to try is mount like this to a battery eliminator, and the battery is right there. So For all intents and purposes, I can run this as long as I can run any other camera setup that I run. And this would be for road trip, long-term use, like long road trip type stuff. I would prefer the actual gimbal angles as I lean the bike, but that's what you gotta do to work with the things you got. So, let's give it a try. Alright, so now that I got the regular GoPro housing on and running to a battery eliminator, this is more for long-term use. If I do a road trip and I want to give you guys a view of the environment while I'm on the highway or anything like that, that I will have the capability to do that. That hopefully will not interfere with my luggage at all. And that's kind of how I built it. I built it around my tail bag fully extended. So as I'm testing this little bit, I'm going to try to hit a little curvy and see how shaky it is. And I'm going to stop home and grab my luggage and get it all fitted and do a quick little ride test with all the luggage. So we'll see how it captures leaning angles here. I mean, granted, you know, if you want to call this a leaning angle. That's like the second garbage truck. Whoa, look at that pothole. Right in the exit of a turn. Alright, still back there. A couple things I'm a little paranoid of is one, the mount falling off. Two, the GoPro falling off the mount. Or three, yeah. I guess I'm not worried about the battery dying on this one, but I was worried about the battery dying on the other one because I kind of have this this extended battery life fetish, and I have EN187 to thank for that. Which reminds me, Neil, I need to get some more of these cables. Like Tyrone Biggins. You got any more of those EN187 battery eliminator cables? Alright, so the last part of this little test is to ride around with my complete complement of luggage and travel gear. That would be my saddlebags, my tail bag, my tank bag, and my backpack. I did stick an additional GoPro on the back of my helmet just so I can get footage of the gimbal and the rack and the luggage all working in one cohesive unit in harmony. Interesting. And school's going to be letting out, so I won't be taking this way back. Which is all well and good because I'm testing my complete highway rig, which means I need to go find highway. Now I don't necessarily have highway very close to me, like around my immediate area. So I will get out on what I would consider the closest thing to a highway without having to go too far. So we'll just go ahead and skip all that. Alright, so here I am at what the closest thing I can consider to a freeway without actually going to an actual freeway. But this is just to kind of test how things are and how things look more mainly, and how they function, and all that goodness. A little buffeting off that truck. Are you gonna get over, buddy? Alright, thank you. So here it is, the full regalia. I have my luggage, and I have my extended tail cam mount, and it's on the 3-axis gimbal. So when I lean, the gimbal moves. So it's pretty much the same concept as before. It's just adapted to a higher position and to accommodate my luggage. So when I do road trips, I can have a different view, because it's all about adding tools to the toolbox. If you're interested in what I did, by all means leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer it. But I hope I included everything in this video so that you will be able to do something similar to this should you feel the need to. That bus is dirty.